the latest on Sasha Banks. And the latest on Sasha Banks is that there is no latest. Now, a few days ago, maybe over a week now, it was Raj Giri who reported that Sasha Banks was released on June 10th. He was told this news by a direct source in WWE who is in the company, works there, and has been used as a credible source in the past since WWE has not come out and confirmed any of this news. Raj has gotten all sorts of heat because deals with Sasha Banks, and there's a couple of figures out there. Help me out. It's Sasha, it's Alexa. Who else has got like crazy stan armies to where they're just unstable, and anything even remotely negative about these people that for some reason they are obsessed with will unleash the rage of these people, and just simply reporting something that he heard has gotten him all sorts of hate, and it sparked all of this like crazy Sasha Banks debate about what's going on in WWE not coming out and announcing her release, because whenever somebody is released, WWE always puts out some sort of a statement on it. So-and-so has been released. We wish them well in their future endeavors. The only time they've done one a little weird was with Moxley when they announced before his contract was up that he was going to not re-sign with them. And, I mean, it wasn't a release situation, but that's the only one off the top of my head in recent memory that I can think of a release or firing that was just done a little bit ass backwards. And now with Sasha Banks reporting the reports of her being released back on June 10th, but WWE not making the official announcement on their website, social media, or wherever is starting to spark the rumors on the streets that WWE is hoping to smooth things over with her, because if she has been released, that means she is going to have the 90 days. So it's not going to be anytime soon we can see Sasha Banks in AEW. So maybe WWE is hoping during that time they are able to smooth things over with her and bring her back. But without even being in this situation and without having any direct knowledge of it, I think that I don't know how they think they're going to smooth it over, you know? She's had problems with them before. She's in a position of, you know, with the size of her character where she doesn't have to put up with creative bullshit. And I like it when somebody in a position of power is able to kind of balk at that and say, no, this is stupid. I'm not doing this or whatever. So I don't know how, especially now with things even getting crazier with Vince McMahon and his sexual bullshit scandal that he's got going on, and all of the, 9 or 10 independent investigations currently going on internally in WWE, and all the uncertainty and turmoil there. It's not a place that I would be really wanting to get back to. Sasha Banks probably has these same aspirations for herself, just like Cody does. And one thing you do have to at least consider when it comes to Sasha Banks is that if Sasha Banks wants to be a star, if she wants to cross over and do other things, if she wants to have as much exposure as possible and still remain wrestling full-time or semi-full-time, WWE is the place for her. She was born and bred there. She is a homegrown talent all the way back from those NXT days. She has grown and evolved so much as a performer. She's really good in the ring. She's good on the mic. She's got a great look, and she's got a great fan following. And she's already done a few things in movies and TV, correct? And if she wants to do more, then WWE is the place for her. WWE is going to get her the most exposure. However, if she's just soured and fed up with just the creative WWE machine, how bad everything sucks, she still wants to wrestle, she just can't take it there anymore, then, you look at AEW as a really good option, because she can come in there, and maybe even bump Britt Baker off her spot, and Sasha can go over to AEW and become fucking Charlotte over there if she wants. But it depends on what her aspirations are. It depends on what her desires are. Forget what we want. Doesn't matter. Everybody and their mother's got some opinion on this, what Sasha should do, what she shouldn't do. She can do what she wants. Here's two options. She's either coming back to WWE or she's not. I don't really have a dog in this fucking fight, man. If I'm Sasha Banks, I ain't going anywhere near WWE. I am fleeing from them like a burning building. But if you're Sasha Banks, you got to think a little more deeply than that. You can't think like a fucking fan. You can't think about somebody like us or anybody else that has some stupid, aggressive opinion about what they think Sasha Banks should do with her own life. Let her do what she wants with her life. Let her do what she thinks is best for her. You don't have a fucking say. And being so opinionated about what she should do, what the right thing for her to do is, and the wrong thing for her to do is, I think that's fucked up for people to make that type of assumption on somebody else's life. She'd be stupid if she went back to WWE. She would. She'd be stupid for taking $3 million a year. I'd take that. They can do whatever the fuck they want to me on TV if you pay me that kind of money. So I don't think that people who will never be anywhere in the same universe of the level of a star that these people are should speak so aggressively and arrogantly and firmly on what they believe she should do. I think that's a little bit gross. I don't care what she does. I like Sasha Banks. She seems like not a stupid person. She seems to be somebody who stands up for what she believes and what she wants. So I have to trust Sasha to do the right thing for herself. And if she feels like one company is the better place for her, you don't really have a say. Remember how fucking pissed everybody got about Cody? There's probably people still pissed, people involved in the tribal idiot war. But remember when Cody, it was announced that he was leaving AEW and going to WWE? Why would he do that? Why would he leave AEW to go to the place where he smashed Triple H's throne? How fucking stupid is he? He's going to get chewed up by the WWE machine and spit out. He's going to be chasing the 24/7 title. One of the very first things we all read smeared across social media. He's going to be challenging for the 24/7 title. It's the dumbest mistake of his life. I've lost all respect for Cody Rhodes. He turned his back on the AEW audience. He's sold out to WWE. He's going to be sorry when he gets there and he sees what a mess it is. Y'all were wrong. Everybody who said that were dead goddamn wrong. Even I was a little bit skeptical. I'm like, okay, I support Cody. This is going to be really interesting to watch, but even I was pretty shocked that he did it. But I certainly didn't come out and say that he's making the wrong decision, because I'm not an arrogant piece of shit like some people are that do that to him. And what happened? It was turned out, in hindsight now, to be the best decision the dude ever made. He came in like a megastar in an instant, in 45 seconds in WWE. He makes his entrance and makes his entrance halfway down the aisle and gets his pyro, and he is already more exposed than he ever was in his 2.5 years in AEW. I mean, it was like, wow, I wasn't expecting that. I thought that Cody would be a guy who would be better off in AEW. But now that you see it, now that you see what WWE's intent is, now that you see what Cody's desires and aspirations are, and you see how WWE is going to be utilizing him and pushing him, that was the smartest fucking decision that man has ever made. But just a few months ago, many were thinking it was the worst decision he ever made. So you can use Cody as an example as to why you shouldn't be so damn sure of yourself sometimes. Let Sasha Banks do what she's going to do. You don't have a say. It doesn't fucking matter. She's coming back to WWE or she's going to AEW. Either way, we are going to see Sasha Banks in some capacity at some point. We just got to wait a little while. It's probably going to be 3 months, the end of the summer, mid-fall. Maybe even she holds us, keeps us waiting until the beginning of the year, and she either turns back up in the Royal Rumble or she turns back up at Revolution in AEW or on a random Dynamite or something like that. I don't know. I like Sasha Banks. And I don't even have any, I guess, real side in if there's an issue between her and WWE right now. I don't blame either one of them. You've seen a lot of people also, Sasha Banks is unprofessional, and then on the other side of that, it's WWE treats her like shit. I could not believe somebody said this. Somebody said that WWE is giving Sasha Banks, I want you to pause and listen to this. I'm about to say these words. They're giving Sasha Banks the Chris Benoit treatment. No. They are not giving her the Chris Benoit treatment. Let's not be stupid. Did they yank her out of the intro? Sure. They're probably pissed. I'd yank you out of my intro too if you walked out on my TV show before a match that you were advertised to compete in. You'd be out of all the intros. So not only do I not blame Sasha Banks for walking out on those creatively inept idiots in WWE and say, fuck you, you guys are stupid, peace. I also, on the other side of that coin, don't blame WWE for being a little bit pissed about that. I get it. In their minds, they don't think they're doing anything wrong. They don't see how bad they suck. So I don't blame either side here. Don't blame Sasha for walking out. Don't blame WWE for temporarily erasing her until they figure this shit out. It's not a big deal either way. Nobody should be mad about this. It's fine. Let Sasha do what she's going to do. At least it's exciting because now we don't know where she's going to go, where she's going to turn up. We don't even know if she's 100% released or not. I tend to believe Raj. He's a pretty credible source. The source he used has been a credible source in the past. No reason to think that anybody would be deliberately lying here for no fucking reason at all. So I'll take this at face value. And even Raj himself had said, if this turns out to be false, then I just won't use this source anymore. Not a big deal. I don't know why people are jumping off of buildings over this. Just wait and see how it plays out. Nobody has to be right. Nobody has to have the right take. Nobody has to be the first to report it. Doesn't matter. We will find out sooner or later where Sasha Banks goes. I don't understand why sleep is being lost over this at all. So there's my opinions on Sasha Banks.